Death toll has reached 5 after the death of a 3-year-old boy who suffered deadly injuries during the car rampage on Bourke Street Mall in Melbourne. Sadly and shockingly, another victim was a 10-year-old girl, and now the heartbroken father who lost his daughter in the Bourke Street massacre is running between hospitals where his injured wife and another daughter are fighting for their own lives. The perpetrator, 26-year-old Demetrius Gargasoulas, who carried out this massacre, claims to be Greek Islamic Kurdish and a follower of Yazdanism, has been found to have posted multiple offensive posts on Facebook in the last few days, ranting about the Illuminati, promising heaven and hell is real, and vowing to have God's law reinstated. I declare war on tyranny today. You dogs will have the option to either believe in me and his positive energy he offers and stay faithful to me, or serve the one who enslaves you at his feet, written in one of his recent posts in Facebook. Despite the similarity to Islamic terror attacks in Nice, Berlin, or Jerusalem in recent days, in which trucks have been used to plow through crowds, killing 84, 12, and 4 respectively, and injuring hundreds, police have ruled out terrorism as a motive. Police Chief Commissioner Graham Austin said Gargasoulas had no links to terrorism, but was known to the police as he had a history of mental health and issues of drug abuse, as well as a record of domestic violence. Gargasoulas is also accused of stabbing his brother for being gay before running over pedestrians. I should also point out that Anis Amir, who killed 12 in Berlin, was also known to the German intelligence, offering to carry out a suicide attack several months ago. But despite the alarming nature of the offer, the order was not given to arrest Amir, and investigators wrote him off as an errand boy. And in this case, judges have granted Gargasoulas bail over the issues of domestic violence. Moreover, police also got more than 10 hours to arrest him over the charges of stabbing his brother, but surprisingly nothing was done. And just before the carnage took place, he was seen in the street doing burnouts several times, while police could have intercepted him, but then again, nothing was done because no order to stop him was given by the higher authority. So granting bail to someone who has a history of family violence, not arresting him for hours over the charges of stabbing his brother, and not stopping him just before the rampage, I am just trying to draw a reasonable conclusion of what the authorities did. Victorian Police Chief Commissioner Graham Aston also told that he was rock solid behind the decisions police made while trying to apprehend the driver. One of the witnesses confirmed that he has seen the man shouting Allahu Akbar, an Arabic phrase that means God is the greatest, before carrying out the rampage.
You can imagine at 1:30 p.m. in the day, a very, very busy street. And so, from what I understand, I've just spoken to the cops. They've told me that this entire CBD is going to be on lockdown until midnight tonight. From what we understand, again, I will repeat that we have confirmed that one person is dead, many more are injured. A car has driven into a group of pedestrians here at 1:30 p.m. I have a witness here with me right now who I'm going to speak to. Can I just speak to you? This is New Zealand.
Okay.
And your name is?
My name is Stefano. Nice to meet you.
Stefano?
I'm Italian, but I live in Melbourne from since 4 years or so. Yes, a long time.
Okay. Tell us what happened. If you can just tell us.
Well, I was walking in a street actually, and I saw a lot of people. You know, a big audience around the corner in Flinders Station and Federation Square,
yes.
And I saw the red car burning the street,
yes.
And suddenly it turned on Swanson Street. He stopped a bit to wait, I think, the police, and he was screaming Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, with Arab music, or anyway from Middle East or something like this.
Yes.
And then when the police start to arrive, he ran away up on Swanson, and I stopped there because I never, I just went back to my duty. That's it. So.
Pauline Hanson, One Nation Party chief, has mentioned right after the incident, "I have just been told there's a terrorist attack that's just happened in Melbourne."
Pauline Hanson got a whisper from her advisor and ruled terrorism in.
I've just been told there's a terrorist attack that's just happened in Melbourne. People don't look right, that they're not going to assimilate into our society, have a different ideology, different beliefs, don't abide by our laws, our culture, our way of life. Don't let them in.
Although her assessment was based primarily on the social media footage, she has been slammed for wrongly claiming this incident to be rooted in Islamic extremism. As Daily Mail reports, Senator Pauline Hanson prematurely declared Friday's rampage in Melbourne a terrorist act and went on to wrongly claim that all acts in Australia have been by Muslims. One of the friends of Gargasoulas told Daily Mail, "He was a great guy, but ICE destroyed him. Then he converted to Muslim and changed very quickly. For over a month, he has been on edge." Before carrying out this rampage, the perpetrator is also accused of burning a Bible while thrusting the Bible into the face of 76-year-old Gavin Wilson, who was threatened for life in exchange for his car.
Just went off. Wanted my car. He wanted the keys. He asked me twice for them. I said, "No, I'm not giving them to you." Then he put his hand on my eye and started pressing. Really hurt. And he said, "Give them to me, I'll gouge your eye out." I said, okay, and I give them to him. And he left, thank God. He could have. I'm lucky to be alive, really. I turned the TV on, there it was.
What did you think?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. He mowed down little kids and all.
So putting all things together, a converted Muslim shouting Allahu Akbar, stabbing his brother for being gay, and thrusting a burning Bible into the face of a non-Muslim, vowing to have God's law reinstated, and using a car plowing through innocent civilians with an apparent similarity to the most recent Islamic terror attacks has nothing to do with Islam? Is it all about wrongly claiming that Muslims conduct most of the terror attacks in the country and only about mental illness and drug abuse? A couple of months ago, Commonwealth Bank was set on fire by a Rohingya Muslim, where 27 people have been injured, including 6 with serious burns, and the suspect was said to have existing mental health issues. The mother of a boy who was violently attacked and had his phone stolen by a group of 8 African migrants at Highpoint says nobody stepped in to help her son. A grandmother was assaulted by African gang in broad daylight.
Traumatic. Scum. That's all they are, is just scum.
The 52-year-old was walking beside busy Redbank Plains Road at 2 p.m. when she heard footsteps.
There were 3 males standing behind me.
One moved in front of her, 2 others blocked the back. They demanded cigarettes and money.
I said, "I don't have any."
One grabbed her hair
and just reefed my neck right back.
Before she was punched in the back of the head several times. She kept putting up a fight.
All was going through my head was...
So, dear viewers, do you also think that all these cases only relate to drug abuse and mental health issues? And as you can see, these are very recent incidents. In fact, these are just incidents from last few days. And according to government data, between 1st of July 2015 and 2nd of December 2016, 17,436 visas have been granted to the people displaced by conflict in Syria and Iraq, and another 13,750 visas to be granted during the fiscal year of 2016 and 17. And half of these refugees coming to Australia under a special intake program will be settled in Fairfield City Council, 30 kilometers west of Sydney, within 12 months. So the question is, what's going to happen when these refugees will be settled within your neighborhood? What will happen to your daughters? And last but not least, what will happen to you and your grandma when you have to come home walking down a busy street even during the daytime? Please let us know in the comments, and thanks for watching.
Traumatic. Scum. That's all they are, is just scum.